People underestimate how good a coach Mike Vrabel is, bro.
They do it every year, man. They underestimate our physicality. They underestimate what a run game, elite run game can do to you. They underestimate what our defense is. They do it every single season. They just think they see Tannehill and our little receiving core and think that we just not gonna win nothing.
People gotta understand as well. I mean, everybody wants to win the Super Bowl. It's a process to get there. When you on a mission or whatever, I mean, you set goals. That's why I always mention, hey man, we need to worry about winning this division, get to the playoffs. Ain't nobody selling for mediocrity. All that foolishness y'all say.
So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Yes, sir, what the deal is. Welcome to the Titans Colosseum Podcast. You know who I am, but I'm in the building with my co-host once again, Little Firestone, RJ Ellison. What's happening, fellas?
Man, what's good, man? Bro, we can't have a good week without some emotional roller coaster type stuff going on, man. But I'm doing good, ready to talk some Titans football, man. RJ, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm in the building today, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, game day. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. I got the perfect plan set up for tomorrow to watch the game, man. It's gonna be good. You know, I know it's preseason, but anytime Titan football around the corner, man, you can always put a smile on your face.
Absolutely, bro. I'm just excited football's back.
Definitely, man, definitely. It's fun to see everybody in the building coming here to watch us, man. We growing, man. Like now we get to the point we just press the record button and everybody pull up. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all put Titan up in the comment section. We love y'all here, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We trying to blow the roof off this thing, man, and we can't do it without y'all, man. So, man, y'all continue supporting us. Once again, we got big things popping in the future. Most definitely got something special locked in for y'all too in a couple weeks. But y'all find out about it soon enough. But we had a special guest that was supposed to be with us this week, Mr. Titan. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us tonight. Had an emergency he had to attend to. But man, y'all make sure to go and support him at his event. It's September 16th at the Rudder in Hendersonville, and he's actually got event t-shirts on sale, in which part of the proceeds is going to go and help Landon. Now, Landon is a passionate and joyful 6-year-old Titans fan who suffers from not one but 3 rare diseases that affect his antibodies, his ability to swallow, his ability to walk, amongst many other complications. He doesn't let it slow him down, though. And I mean, this kid right here, I mean, he's got enough heart to fill up a fan base by himself, man. So y'all go out, support Mr. Titan and support the Hope Kids cause, man. And hey, man, let's continue to stick together, man. But we go.
Praise going out to him and his family for sure, man. Like that's tough, bro. That's real tough.
Most definitely. Heart goes out to the family.
Facts. So that being said, man, we're finna go ahead, get into the show for the night. So we got a quick recap of preseason game 1. I mean, I saw some good, most definitely saw some bad, but we're going to go ahead and let Firestone get into what he liked and what he disliked. Then we're going to get RJ's thoughts on preseason game 1.
Man, I like that football's back. We'll start there, bro. I've been waiting
Right.
for football to be back.
Yeah, keep the vibe positive.
Yeah, it was just good seeing football back up in there, pad smacking, man. I was loving it though. But I mean, there was definitely a lot of takeaways I looked because we got very excited about how the offseason was and we got optimistic as any fan does. But getting back on the field, you was able to see some things that we know that needs to be taken care of. The DB still needs some work. Those screenplays was killing us. You not getting through them blocks on them screenplays, that just cannot happen. They cannot break off 70, 80-yard screen pass plays on us and do it back to not back-to-back plays, but one screenplay went big, then the next screenplay they run goes big too. Like, y'all got to get off your blocks, y'all got to get through these people, and you got to start making tackles. So that was good. Seeing the QB competition between Malik and Levis was really good to see too. A concern for me is that Malik still ain't thrown a touchdown pass. That's a big concern for me right now. It's like you can go up there, you can look poised, you are looking better. There is improvement from what we saw last year, but still, you're on year 2 now, and this is a first preseason game, and you handled majority of the snaps, and you still didn't throw a touchdown pass. You got 5 interceptions now, and in that game, you had an interception and a fumble, but no passing touchdowns. Like, we got to score points in this league to win games. So I just need to see our QBs doing a little bit more, even though they are young, but they got to come out here and score points. We can't just go down the field and get field goals.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. It was a sloppy game, man. It looked like the first time they played football this season, man. I'm gonna be real. There was turnovers, there was picks. I mean, even the Bears throwing picks and fumbling the ball. That was just a sloppy football game. As in for Malik Willis and Will Levis, I will say that Malik has improved from last year. Malik is also going through his reads when he passes the ball. He's a lot more comfortable than what he was. He still looks a little uncomfortable in there sometimes, but he most definitely has improved than what he was last year. Will Levis, to me, is ahead of what I thought he would be at. He looks very comfortable in this offense, man. Looks like he was running this at Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? He actually was better than what I thought. He made a couple throws, some throws that he threw the ball in harm's way a little bit. And he also on the last play threw an interception. Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like it was miscommunication. He just threw that right to the defense. Man, bro, but it is what it is. For me to as hard as I've been on Will Levis this offseason, man, it was better than what I thought what it was going to be. Where else have I been at? The defense, I'm not going to harp too much on defense because no starter played in that darn game. But I will harp on, they can't be giving up these huge plays that goes for touchdowns, man. That's just ridiculous. You got to make a team at least drive down the field for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably where I was at with it, man. I mean, I wanted to win the game, man, but at the end of the day, it's preseason, man. On to the next one, man.
Right. Hey, congrats to you, man. You got to get StreamYard permission for them to show your name, but hey, congrats on the marriage, man. Hey, forget that ball game, man. It's preseason, man. You getting married, man. Man, go ahead, put that ring on her finger, take her back to the room, and y'all have a happy honeymoon and all that good stuff, man. I mean, it's preseason, dog. Enjoy your day. But congratulations, too. But real quick before we move on, preseason game 1, like the starting offensive line, I mean, they really impressed me. I mean, they got out there, handled business, in which that's what Terrell Williams said he wanted to see. He wanted to see them go out there, handle business. They helped take the offense down the field, scored on the first possession. They got them up out of there. The depth behind that, I mean, it was pretty bad, but at the same time, that's the case with most teams in the league. I mean, if our depth was good or whatever, I mean, shoot, they wouldn't be our depth. They would be starting offensive linemen on somebody else's team. So I'm not going to knock them too much for that. Also, too, Will Levis, Malik Willis, they done some good. I mean, I'm not going to repeat any of it. Thought Malik looked more comfortable. I mean, you could definitely see the improvement. Will Levis, I mean, he looked like, he had been playing in his offense. But at the same time, I mean, and this will come over the course of time as well. I mean, it's they pocket awareness, man. I mean, on on a couple of those sacks or whatever, they could have helped their offensive line out by stepping up, or in Malik's case, going stepping into the pressure. I mean, those are things that's hopefully will improve over the course of time. And like Firestone pointed out, the screenplays, in which I think it was a block in the back in one of them screenplays that should have got called back. I mean, them dadgum refs. I mean, they in regular season form. Y'all already know what's up with that. But defensive wise, man, I like the linebackers. I never had any doubt in our linebackers, because I mean, as long as Vrabel here, our linebackers are going to be ready to play. Now, Money Rice, we didn't see much of him. I expect to see more of Money Rice tomorrow night, but I think Jack Gibbons, I mean, he looked decent. The other linebacker was out there, Chance Campbell, I think that's his name. He looked good. And yeah, man, I mean, the kickers too. I can't get up out of this without mentioning the kickers, man. I mean, shoot, man.
They try.
We're gonna end up having to sign another kicker, y'all. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I mean, sure, Sudak made his field goal, but he also kicked the ball out of bounds on the kickoff, which
bro.
That's
unacceptable.
Yeah, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Yeah,
Then Wolf, right? Then Wolf just all out missed his field goal. I mean, yeah, these kickers, man. I don't know what the deal is with the Titans and kickers, but I'm so damn tired of going through it with kickers, man. I'm ready to just get one kicker and let's rock out for the next 15 years with the guy.
As much as people got on Randy Bullock, man, I'm like, bro, like, he's not a bad kicker. I sign him back.
But over these two guys,
I'll definitely sign him back.
Hey, and I do want to bring this up when you was talking about like the offensive line too. Like Levis's presence in the pocket did look better than Willis's, because it seemed like he moved around a lot more comfortable. And there was times where I wanted Malik to move around and he seemed to be stuck. But bro, I don't know who is 79 left tackle for us right now, because that dude was looking like Dennis Daly out there last game, bro.
That is Jalen Duncan, the rookie.
Bro, oh my goodness gracious. Bro, running past, getting beat. It looked like Dennis Daly 2.0, but not in a good version. I was like, I'm not ready to see this again for another year. Like, I'm glad this is not the person we have to rely on. We know somebody else is starting.
He is a rookie, bro. So, like, he can get better. Like, Daly was in, like, year 8, bro, still doing this.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, he can get better.
True, it just scared me. It gave me flashbacks. I was like, oh, God, thank God he's not starting. Oh, God.
And like I said, his quarterbacks and what the play I'm thinking about right now is the play where Malik Willis got sacked and lost the ball. I mean, on that particular play right there, honestly, he should have been moving up in the pocket, because, I mean, it's only so much Duncan could do. But Willis, instead of, moving up in the pocket, he just kind of like just sits there and boom, out of nowhere.
Bro. And his reading, like his progressions, I don't understand it with Malik Willis, bro. He'll go look at like one wide receiver 1, then go look at 2, then back to 1, then the 3, then the 2. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Stick to 1, go to 2, go to 3. Like, work your progressions properly. Like he'll go from 1 to jump to 2, then back to 1, then to 3, and it's like, bro, just follow your progressions, man.
Yeah.
But I have to say this though, Firestone. You say follow your progressions, and he was going from 1 to 2 to 4 or whatever you just said, but you actually got to give him credit, because last year he wasn't even going through progressions. I mean, the guy would just
take off.
Yeah, take off. True. Yeah, I mean, it was just bad for multiple reasons. And I sit there and saw him in that first preseason game, like, go here, go there, go here, go. And I was like, yeah, I mean, at least he's looking at the field, and he was being more decisive. But you're right too. Over the course of time, I mean, he gonna have to learn how to read these defenses and go throughout his progressions properly.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the joint practice,
Come on. Now we know it ain't all positive, but I like optimism.
That was definitely some bad. Definitely some bad, bro. We're not gonna. We kind of be the opposite of Paul Kaharski at this point, bro. Nah, bro. You gotta talk about the good and bad.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This is Titans Colosseum. We're gonna discuss it all. Good, bad.
It's a lot more good now. I say that it's a lot more.
Right.
It ain't reverse Paul Kaharski.
Yeah, it ain't as bad as y'all think, man. But yeah, man. Arden Key, man. He pretty much came out and said that the defense kicked ass. I mean, in which the tweets we got and the updates we got throughout the day, I mean, it definitely looked like the defense was kicking ass. As y'all can see, he said the coaches got in their ass on, but they kicked ass, man. And RJ actually brought a clip with him tonight of Arden Key. I think this was on his Instagram or whatever. He was doing some film breakdown. Go ahead and take it, RJ.
I can explain it, man. So apparently, I saw it. I was scrolling on Twitter, and apparently they showed Arden Key doing a spin move. I didn't get a chance to say the video, but they showed Arden Key doing a spin move, and one of the Vikings offensive linemen put him on his ass. So and PFF had it, and he was like, "All right, since y'all want to sit there and show one play of me getting put on my ass," he said, "All right, I got y'all. He'll go right to Instagram, and this is what he showed."
Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Gotta go. We got another angle. Boop. Gotta go. The next play now. And another one. The long arm in him. Uh-oh. Here go the other ankle. We got all types of ankles. This ain't him, but good rush. Make a hole.
Man, he done brought the whole film with him, man. He said if you're going to tell the truth, tell the whole truth, not your truth.
Yeah, you see how I told you that's how they move with the national media when it comes to they only want to show the bad of us, bro. They want us to be the sorriest team in the league for some reason. They wanted this narrative that we falling off and we're not. Like you see what I'm saying? Like even on Madden, we are 74 overall on Madden, a 74. Bro, the Colts are an 80, bro. An 80.
What?
Texans are a 78.
We're the worst team in our division on Madden, bro.
Bro, because I ain't got Madden yet. I ain't seen the ratings.
Yes, bro. We're the worst team in the division on Madden, bro.
Bro, that makes no sense. D-Hop,
bro.
No sense whatsoever.
No. Derrick Henry running that thing on there, though. I will say that. Derrick Henry is running that thing on there, man. But I mean, speaking of kicking ass, though, man. I mean, we got somebody who literally kicked some ass in practice, man. Introducing Tierra Tart.
Whoop.
Hey, he murked him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace, bro. But that Reggie White watching from heaven, he like, yeah, that boy gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. He handled his right there, man. Yeah, and
that's what Reggie White right there.
Right. I always believed in Tierra Tart, in the run game and pass game, man. And this year right here, I mean, he playing for a contract.
Show it again, bro. I gotta see.
Yeah, run that back.
Yeah, show the running back, bro. Running back.
Bro, just think about it. The Arden Key stuff just showed what he was doing. Then Tierra Tart. Then imagine what Jeffrey Simmons going to do. Oh, and we ain't even talked about Harold Landry yet neither, bro. What are y'all going to do?
I feel sorry for teams quarterbacks, bro. I feel sorry for them, bro. They finna get murked.
It's going to be picking poison throughout the defensive line, most definitely.
Yeah.
Bro, I will say this, though. Shout out to the Vikings fans who was taking all those videos, and even though their team was getting whooped, they still posted those video clips because that's something we don't get in Tennessee and Nashville. They don't really let fans go there, so we don't really get a bunch of videos from practice and stuff unless it comes from, Paul Kaharski or, Jim Wyatt or Teron Davenport, but there's really not fans there to actually get filmed. So shout out to the Vikings fans for providing us some good film footage, even though it wasn't in the best light for their team.
Right. Shout out to them, man. But Firestone, you got anything you want to add to this Tierra Tart conversation?
Bruh, it's looking great, man, because everybody keeps sleeping on this defensive line. They already disrespect Jeffrey Simmons as much as they have with the pictures, and everybody else sees that because that the rest of the defensive line sees that. If Jeffrey Simmons has done what he's done and they're still disrespecting him like that, I definitely got an even bigger chip on my shoulder on that team because he's clearly the star of that defensive line for us for many years, and they can't even get him right. Oh, I got to go show out now. They're going to have to remember my name. So, bro, I'm ready for it. This defensive line is about to wreak havoc this year. QBs are not going to be comfortable.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, shoot, the sky's the limit with this defense, and we'll actually get into the defense some more as the show goes on. But somebody else who continues to stand out throughout training camp is oh golly, I thought I was gonna slaughter his name. Oh my god, Christian Fulton, man. How the hell was I about to slaughter Christian Fulton's name, man, when this guy has been doing nothing but cutting up? I mean, each and every week somebody is saying something good about Christian Fulton, and going into these joint practices, you already know that the matchup that we were looking for was Christian Fulton on Justin Jefferson, which, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver in the league. And honestly, Justin Jefferson, I mean, he made his plays most definitely as he should, but he didn't make them on Christian Fulton. As y'all can see, coverage was sticky on them. Kirk Cousins tried to fit one in to Jefferson, and Fulton stopped it. Really good day from Fulton so far. Jefferson has scored twice, but it wasn't on Fulton. So
one of them was on Bayard.
As much as I love Christian Fulton, and as much as I want to get him, even though it's tough to guard Justin Jefferson, it's stupid tough to guard him. He's the best receiver in the league. He got all the moves. He has a size. But we can't act like he don't know Justin Jefferson, man. They came from the same college, bro. Like, he been guarding for 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Justin Jefferson though. But at the same time though, like, it's like, man, he know his moves. You feel me? Like, he know how he work. And
yeah.
But he's made him better though. I have to say though, Christian Fulton has definitely made a step forward as a cornerback, and I hope he's a bona fide cornerback one in this league. And I hope he proves that this season though. We'll see. It's like dude said right in his next comment down below that is that it's contract year. So you know what I'm saying? I want to see this after his contract. I mean, he's played good before this year too. It's just, man, this is his contract year. I know I already expect him to go off because he want to keep his job. So I want the same energy next season if they pay him. So
yeah, that's it for me. It's consistency. I've been very hopeful and optimistic for him for a long time, and last year wasn't too great for him, but that practice was good because I'm pretty sure he's the one who got the one-handed interception out the corner of the end zone too, right? So
yeah. Matter of fact, Firestone, I don't mean to cut you out, but damn, boy, did a good job with that right there. Man. Roll that beautiful beam foliage. Yeah, man.
You know it's nasty when the Viking fans going crazy when he got that pig.
Yeah, the Vikings love us, man. You see all the little kids lined up getting autographs from Will Levis and Derrick Henry, man. I mean, shoot, man. Shout out to Minnesota, man. Y'all showed much love, man. I mean, whenever y'all come back to Nashville, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna get that same love back, man.
Yeah, so bro, I just got to see the stuff on the field. We've seen a bunch of good practices from Fulton, right? But we just ain't seen it on the field yet when it's game day time. So that's really what I want. I just show up when the lights are on, bro. That's what I really want to see. Yeah. So hopefully that joint practice did do some good because there are some fans there to see you and you did turn on. It's not an NFL stadium, but at least you have more than just coaching staff looking at you. So I got to see it on the field with them, bro.
Yeah. Right. But hey, man. Y'all just saw that play, right? Christian Fulton, he wanted it to be known that he made that play.
Nah, no question. That was a pick all the way, you know. Like I just said, I seen the ball coming, and it looked like it was kind of overthrown. I don't know if he was throwing out of bounds, but I know I had to just reach back for it and make a play.
How'd you know there was a video of it already?
I didn't. I was just saying, every other time somebody made a great catch on me, they got it out there, so make sure that's out there.
Yeah, there was a fan in the stands that shot it from a distance.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure there's probably a better one out there. Yeah. You're hoping so at least this time?
Yeah, it got to be out there.
Yeah, they got a better one on the Titans page. They definitely got one for a better angle of it.
Take pride.
Bro,
that's a damn good pick, dog.
Bro, he channeled his inner OBJ for that pick with a reach back for the one hand and everything. Bro.
That's that LSU in him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had to get a one-handed catch.
Yeah, man. Definitely a hell of an interception. And I'm glad he said what he said too, because it just goes back to that Titans disrespect. Now, keep in mind, if it had been Justin Jefferson mossing them or whatever, it would have been all over ESPN.
Yeah,
it would have been on every single. It would have been on every single Twitter account, everybody's Facebook account. I mean, it would have been all over the place. But since it's the Titans, we got to let it be known. Hey, y'all post our shit just like y'all post everybody else shit. And hey, I don't blame for it, man. Keep making your plays because, I mean, they can only doubt you for so long.
Yeah, true. Facts. So, bro, you like they can say whatever you want. And I can't remember who said that as a quote, but it's like, man, they can say whatever they want, but as long as you're out there doing it and proving it, it don't matter what they say, you're out there doing it. So action's always going to speak louder than words. So don't matter what they say, go out there and make plays, prove them wrong every snap, every down.
Facts. Yeah. But I want to throw this question out there to y'all and everybody in the chat as well, man. Do y'all believe that Christian Fulton can be a shutdown cornerback for us?
Let me go first on this one. I agree. I think he can. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just didn't want to give him too much credit on Jeff because he already got his homework done on him. I want to see what happens when he guards Devontae Adams. What happens when he guards one of them? You know what I'm saying? That he ain't
Jamar
got no
Chase.
homework on. Yeah, well, he got homework on Jamar Chase. He got homework on Jamar Chase. I do like that coverage that I watched him play go against DK. You know what I'm saying? DK Metcalf. And he did a damn good job on him in that Seattle game. So, like I said, I want to see more consistency from Christian Fulton. There's some guys he get put in a blender, and I'm like, that's why this would be scaring me about him because he ain't as consistent as like an AJ Terrell. He's not as consistent as a Sauce Gardner, in my opinion. And I want him to get to that level because he has the potential to get there. So that's where I'm at with him.
That's where mine is. Like, I guess it's because of how the question is worded. Just, can he be? Yeah, he definitely can be, right? Mm-hmm. But do I have faith that he is going to be a shutdown corner? I don't at this point. He obviously can, but he hasn't proved it on the field. So for me right now, my optimistic level is I'm just hoping for you to be a damn good corner at this point. Yeah. I ain't even needing you to just be a shutdown. It'd be great if you can be that because it's always nice to have that, but you ain't shown down consistency enough for make me think that. Is the potential there for it? Yeah, but the way he's been playing so far, it just makes me think that the best we can kind of hope from him is at least a damn good cornerback that can at least just hold and cover his man for the time that we need him to hold and cover his man.
Man, for the most part, man, the chat, I mean, they think he can be, man. And actually, we gonna get to him next. He made a play too. We gonna get to him next, man. But Jay Porter said he can if he can stay healthy, and which, hey, health is wealth. I mean, shoot, man.
That's my problem with him.
His offseason workouts was dope. Yeah, but his offseason workouts were dope though. I mean, he was definitely taking the time and
Oh
training
yeah,
like
he
Treylon
put
Burks
in the
was, but
work. He
yeah,
put in the
so
work. Moneyline Mills think he don't believe Fulton can, and which y'all. I mean, even if he's not a shutdown cornerback, that ain't saying that he can't be a good cornerback for us that we
correct.
need to keep around, because you have to keep in mind you win and lose games in the trenches, so you can honestly put anybody up out there or whatever. But if they ain't winning in the trenches consistently, those players in the secondary, they gonna get beat up in the back end. They can't cover forever. But all you can really ask for is cornerbacks that can make plays when plays are presented to them. Now, back in the gap, y'all know we didn't have them type of cornerbacks. I mean, no matter how much pressure the defense got, the cornerbacks, I mean, the players in the secondary, I mean, they just couldn't make those plays. And now we in a situation to where we got cornerbacks that can make plays. So as long as we got this defense intact, I mean, our cornerbacks and safeties, they're going to be cool.
Yeah. I gotta see him come out there and do it. And like the shutdown thing, there's not many shutdown corners in the league even now. I mean, period. But beforehand, there's not that many corners that could actually just shut you down. So that's like a big feat to be a shutdown corner, and it is really truly a bragging point. But like I said, as long as he can come out and guard and be a good DB, that's all that really needs. We really need him to be. But it would be nice if he could shut down, hold somebody all game, and we ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, it would be nice, man. But just, long as he going out there doing his job or whatever, it's cool. I promise you, it is cool. But hey, one of my people said, Morocco, did you see Wes post about injuries? Right now, we're sitting solid with only one on IR, where there are multiple teams with 4 or more. Oh yeah, I mean,
I saw that post.
Yeah, all right. Fingers crossed.
I'm
definitely not going to say too much about this right now, but hey, look,
bro, I'm not.
The football gods are with us right now, and let's continue to pray that the football gods be with us. But yeah, we need to get into Roger McCreary though, man, because he was out there making plays too. He got him on interception on Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins sent him bag and shit, man. Man, we're going to get into Roger McCreary, man, making plays, man. I mean, you love to see it, man. Like I said, man, as long as these players in the secondary can make a play when the play is presented to them, they're going to always be good with me. Everybody, Roger McCreary.
Oh, yeah, 2-minute drill. I feel like in that situation, they do that same route a lot, and I'm knowing that the slide will do a lot of 7 cuts. So basically, that's just like from practice, going against our offense, just knowing down in the situation. When I know the guy had broke in and he went back out, I knew exactly where he was going, so all I did was just run the cut, and I feel I was in a great spot.
That was a nice period. You guys got the ball back twice.
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
I feel like that's why I feel like lately our defense been doing greater in 2-minute drill, the energy, and I feel like, well, whenever that ball's in the air, everybody run to the ball.
All right, fellas, let me get your thoughts, man. What do you think about Roger McCreary going into year 2?
This is why film room study is so damn important. Like, a lot of people just think it's instinct, or they think it's just, I go out there and play and I'm in the gym and I'm practicing. Bro, film room is very, very important. You got to go and sit there and study film. So you have plays and situations like that where you're like, well, I know they like to run this a little bit, so I go undercut it and then I'm in the perfect position. Like, half the battle is knowledge, bro. Just know what they want to do, what they're trying to do, and then you can predict what they're trying to do and cut it off. That's what made Ed Reed so good. He'd study tape all the time. Like, we saw that conversation where I think it was him and Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, and they're talking about one of the picks he got from Tom Brady, and he was like, I know that when I turn my hips this way, you're going to take that outside post. So I would turn my hips this way for you to think that I'm going inside. Then as soon as I do that and you're in throw motion, I'm rearranging my hips and I'm going right back out to the outside. And you just go get picks all the time. There's like just those little mechanics. That's the difference between some players playing chess and some players playing checkers. So go out there, study your film, know your enemy, know your opponent, and you won't be ever caught off guard.
Yeah, this is where I'm at with Roger McCreary. I like this. I like where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He got thrown in the fire last year, and for what I've seen since he was at Auburn all the way up to now, man, is that he's a feisty corner. He may not have the size, he may not have the long arms of an NFL corner, but he got heart, man. He feel like he plays like he got something to prove every single game, and I always like that about him, man. And he ain't scared to tackle in the run game either. Like, it's like he played with a chip on the shoulder because he doesn't have the NFL size of any other corner. So I like where he's at. I feel like if he keeps improving, man, he's a variable guy. I mean, let's be real though. If you hear him talk, you watch him play, man, you know Vrabel wanted him, bro. You could just tell, man, he's a variable guy, and that's one thing I like about Roger McCreary. And I hope from here on out, man, he stays healthy and he becomes a solid number 2, probably slot corner that he's gonna be with us. So we'll see how he is moving forward.
Yeah, he handled the business properly in the off season, man. You heard him speak about, him picking Kevin Byers' brain, like, hey, what all you be doing to stay healthy throughout the season? And, what are you looking at when you look at film? And I've always liked Roger McCreary, but my thing about Roger McCreary was he was playing out of position. Now, he's not going to be playing out of position this year because we got Christian Fulton back healthy, and we also got Sean Murphy Bunting in there as well. And that right there will put Roger McCreary back in his natural position, which is in the slot. Now, how he'll do exclusively in the slot, I mean, I think he's going to do damn good because, I mean, even with him playing on the outside a lot last year, he was always right there to make a play. But the thing about it was just his size wouldn't allow him to make some of those plays a taller, more physical player could have made. I mean, I'm thinking back to the Bengals game against T. Higgins.
So many plays where he was just there.
Yeah, he was right there.
He's just not going to guard a receiver like that, man. It's just not going to happen. Like I said, that's the only thing that's going to stop him from being the corner a star corner is that he just don't have the size, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But he played with heart, man. I liked it about him. You know what I'm saying? I like how he played. He's a high motor, you know what I'm saying, physical corner. But he just does not have the size to be guarding somebody like a big body receiver, you know what I'm saying? Like an AJ Brown or something. Like he's not going to be able to guard it.
No, man, he's always like a hand length away from making the play when he's there. Like he'll be on defense, he'll be there, hands there, but it's just like you're still about a whole full hand length away from getting your hand to that ball. You're just getting out beat. It's like a boxing match where the reach is just unfair. You can't put on size, bro.
Yeah, man, and you definitely couldn't be mad at him, man, because I mean, it wasn't like he was just up out there get smoked or whatever. I mean, the guy was in position to make a play, but he just couldn't make them plays. But I'm looking for Roger McCreary to have a nice season this year. And speaking of nice seasons, I'm gonna get into this before we move on over to the offense. Man, this defense, like Arden Key said, I mean, they kicked ass. They done their thing, and somebody had to set the tone. I mean, every defense has a tone setter. And in our case, I mean, the tone setter was from someone unexpected. I mean, we did not see this coming, but hey, he let it be known that it was going to be a long effing day.
Oh my goodness, bro!
I forgot about this.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people that saw this, man. But California, got dang it, he pulled up to Minnesota, said, "Yeah, I'm on all that, man. I want all the smoke." He went in that locker room and he told Justin Johnson, "Hey, lace up, dog. It's gonna be a long effing day."
and then proceeded to give up 3 touchdowns, 300 yards receiving, and they decided to put him on the bench. It's gonna be a long day though. Yeah.
Bro, I love that. I love that tweet because it's so humorous. It's funny because it's not the I can't remember who's the actual player that really did that, but it was a wide receiver doing it to a young DB, I believe, and went in there and locked him and said, "Hey, bro, just let you know, hey, lace him up, about to be a long game." So Caleb Farley didn't really say these things, but it's funny that somebody went out there and went with that Titan quote and throwed it up in there because I would have loved it.
It was fake.
It would have been great. I would have loved it if you really would have, though, just because of just the chip on the shoulder and everybody would have talked
about Debo. Hey man, I promise you, man, I laughed all the way to the next day when I seen that, man, because I could just picture Caleb Farley walking up in that locker room and hitting Justin Jefferson on the knee or something like, "Hey, listen up. It's gonna be a long fucking practice," and then walk up out of there. Like he Darren Reeves. He was gonna put Justin Jefferson on Farley's Island.
Oh my god, that shit would have been so hilarious.
Yeah, man, it's obviously fake, man, but man, it is funny as hell, man. I mean, shoot, man. Let the guy live, man.
Yeah, I need to see something from Caleb Farley, man. This is ridiculous, though, man. Like, we going on year 3 and he still ain't on the field. Like that. I mean, J-Rob, what was you thinking, bro? Like, what was you thinking, man? First round pick on this guy?
Bruh, it ain't been a first round pick play from that dude yet.
Man, I can't even knock him for the injury thing because injuries are an unfortunate thing to go through or whatever. But I mean, it just I go by what I seen on the field. And what I seen on the field of Caleb Farley, we're not going to talk too much about Caleb Farley tonight. I mean, we always get into this every show where we get to talking about somebody that we ain't got no business talking about for a long period of time. But, man, Caleb Farley, man, I just think, man, his technique is off. Man, like I said in the past, that dude run like a 4-3 or whatever. He ain't got no business getting burnt by anybody in the league. Getting mossed, yes. I mean, yeah, you can get mossed by somebody or whatever. I mean, getting mossed, you right there to make a play, but the receiver just, he wins the battle. Okay, but when you get smoked, when you yards behind the wide receiver, that's bad, especially for somebody as fast as Caleb Farley. So whenever he gets back on the field, man, he better do some daggone work or he's gonna be out the door.
Quick, bro, quick.
Yeah, man, quick, fast. Somebody said, "What's up with the kickers?" We discussed the kickers earlier in the show, man. The Titans they gonna end up signing another kicker. I'm just gonna tell you, we can't have Sudak up out there kicking the ball out of bounds on kickoff, and we can't have Wolf out there missing for 40. I mean, that shit right there is just straight up ridiculous. We've been going through this since 2019, where we just been, having new kickers come in with new problems. The most consistent dude been freaking Randy Bullock, in which he had us sweating bullets as well. I mean, like I said, we just need to go ahead, draft our kicker, and pray that he's our guy for the next 15 years.
So, Morocco, you know who we need to sign, bro, as our kicker, man?
No, my God.
Hey, so tomorrow, man, we got Lionel Messi coming in, bro, and I think he'd be the first.
Hey,
you always wondering why people don't watch Titan games, man. We signed Lionel Messi. Everybody watching it. You feel me? We on prime time every other week. Lionel Messi.
Yeah, man. Messi coming to town, man, and them soccer fans. Hey, man. They see what Titans fans going through now because you got a star coming in the building. Them ticket prices is going to be spiked up. So, you don't want, hey, to anybody out there complaining about them prices of them tickets, hey, man, look, support the team even when it ain't a superstar on the field. I mean, shoot, we do it all the time with the diehard people do it all the time with the Titans. We at them games. No matter what, we ain't just at the games where, the superstar quarterback is in town or whatever. We had all them games. So, I mean, if you really care about Nashville SC soccer, get some season tickets, man. Buy tickets throughout the year. Go support the team, and then you got the right to complain about ticket prices. But if you just sit up here complaining just to be complaining, just shut up, man.
Hey, somebody got a good comment right here. Mr. Jones. He said, can Stonehouse kick field goals? I mean, it's funny though. Man, but at the same time, though, why don't we have a punter and kicker? Like, why are they two separate positions? If you think about it, why can't a punter be a kicker?
Man, look. Mr. Jones, if you can go out there and hit from 40,
they both kicking the ball.
We'll take you as the kicker.
I know, I'm with you, but kicking field goal is completely different than kicking a punt. It's different strategies, different ways, different muscle groups, and different ways you're swinging. You know, like a damn field goal kicker is almost having to have a good golf swing, as damn near the way the hips have to swing through and everything. Where a punter, you're just trying to punt that bitch up as high as you can, and you're putting a lot of upward power into it rather than drive down forward power.
Man, I watch a quarterback.
I'm with you. He can figure it out though. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Like that, I feel like they should be able. You should just have both. See, and that gives you another roster spot. People always complain about, we ain't getting no roster spot. Man, get a punter and a kicker. A punter and how's nobody ever thought of that? How's nobody ever thought of that? You feel me? Like, and then I look at it like this. It's like asking a 100-meter runner to run a 200. Like, it's the same thing. Like, they both.
I mean, you your point.
40 consistently. If you can, you need. I was saying, can Blueface go out there and kick from 40 consistently? If you can, you need to take your ass down there to St. Thomas Sports Park, St. Baptist Sports Park, type facility, whatever the hell they call it. Go down there and goddamn and tell them you want to be the damn kicker. Get Caleb Shudak and Trey Wolf the hell up out of here.
Yeah, for real.
Because I mean, to your point, they have punters doing kickoffs sometimes.
Yeah, so they can do the kickoff. He can kick a 40-yard field goal. It ain't that hard. Goddamn, kick it.
It's all kicking. You can kick it.
Kick
Stonehouse, look, bro. We need you to figure this out, bro. We're tired of this field goal shit situation. So Stonehouse, get on the tee, bro. Figure this shit the fuck out, bro.
Hey man, I need to go find Brett Kern, man. I feel like Brett Kern could kick field goals, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can kick, where
like, what the hell out there Greco is?
Yeah, man. Like, somebody can kick, bro. You don't have to be. You could be a 55-year-old kicker, bro. It don't want you no type of athleticism to kick. Like, you're kicking the damn ball.
Remember how Sebastian Janikowski used to look on that field when he was kicking?
Man, bro, you know Sebastian Janikowski used to eat chicken wings after the game, bro. Like, he wasn't doing no working out. His fat ass was out there going out kicking 60-yard field goals, bro. You ain't telling me, bro, a punter and a kicker can't do this. Like, bro.
That's facts. Every time it's just
lazy, bro. That's laziness. You telling me a punter can't be a kicker, bro? Like, come on, y'all both kick a ball.
Bro, that's the biggest con in football. Hey, the punters and kickers got together. It's like, hey, look, only you can punt, only I can kick. All right, and we're gonna make them have to pay us.
Bro,
that's like having a QB for short passes and a QB for long passes, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing from no punter because we got Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel play wide receiver and running back, bro. Why can you punt and kick? You feel me? We got Taysom Hill playing about 7 positions on the football field, but you can't punt and kick. Like,
hey, they had Julian Edelman out there returning punts, playing on defense and playing on offense.
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill went from wide receiver to playing quarterback, but you can't punt and kick. Like, bro, like. Hey, this is ridiculous, bro.
Right there, man. Man, let's go ahead and move on, man. We don't need this in our life tonight.
That was great. That was
great. But yeah, man, moving on to the offensive side of the ball. I mean, the offense, I mean, they still trying to get it together. It's coming together, you know. It's coming together pretty cool, but they was up there battling high wind in Minnesota as well. But man, you already know, the big news that, came out. Treylon Burks, unfortunately, went down. And when I got the news, I was like, oh my God, here we go again. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll this not so beautiful bean footage. And let me just say, man, that was a damn good catch, man. I mean, people trying to sit up and question Treylon Burks' toughness. I mean, that's just straight up stupid. How the hell can you call out somebody's toughness when he's doing his job even through injury? I mean, if the guy wasn't tough or whatever, A, he wouldn't even be in the NFL. B, I mean, he damn sure wouldn't have finished that play. So, I mean, y'all just need to cut it out with questioning this guy's toughness, because he's honestly as tough as they come. You see what he did when he got a concussion? He was catching a damn touchdown. I mean, come on,
y'all. He
got
knocked out and hold on to it.
Yeah, don't let that PTSD make y'all all out that freaking stupid.
But
hey,
I mean,
Morocco,
yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm coming with the same energy, bro. All I heard when we got D-Hop, oh yeah, we got D-Hop, we got Burks. Burks gonna be this, Burks gonna be that. The 1,000-yard receiver, this, that, and the other. He get hurt one time, man. This man stay hurt, man. He ain't never gonna be good for us. Blah blah blah. Nah, bro, keep the same energy, bro. Keep the same energy, man. Just because he got hurt. Man, it's gonna happen. Everybody get hurt in the league. It's 100% guaranteed injury in this league, bro. Like it happens, man. Like I get it. He has been a little injury prone, but man, he's gonna be a good receiver,
man.
Bro.
You can't even call it injury prone, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was a rookie.
Can
though.
we not?
Like, they get hurt.
I mean, I know, but can we not? Like starting to look at it.
Go ahead, talk your talk though.
Because of the fact that last year he got injured how many times? 2, 3?
Yeah, I think it was twice. He got hurt against the Colts, and he got hurt against the Eagles. And I think that was it.
So he had turf toe, he had the concussion, and then he also had the fact that he showed up and was having troubles breathing through training camp. All right. Then we get this year, like, yeah, it's been optimistic and it's cool. But then, yeah, you go up, you go make a play that's not contact, you come down and you're hurt. Like, bro, we've been through this a little bit. Like, yeah, I believe he can be good and he can do a lot of good things too. But we're at year 2 of you, and we haven't got much playing time from you yet. And it's not to be in this position again and to keep harping on the same thing as though, but we gave up a player that was on the field consistently for us throughout the year for you to come be here and be that replacement. As stupid as it was for J-Rob to do that shit, we need you on the field, bro. So I'm hoping he can come back and be optimistic, but it's like, we need you to be on the field. We need you to stop getting hurt. You missed a lot of time last year. That was my biggest complaint with you. You lost a lot of time just for getting consistency with Ryan Tannehill. So I just get worried because Jake Locker was supposed to be a good QB, right? But he couldn't stay healthy. He kept getting hurt no matter how good he was supposed to be. Fulton, we talk about Farley, we talk about how good we want him to be, but he ain't been playing. He's been injured so much and stuff. So it's like, I get it with the Treylon. Like we a lot of the fans are excited and want him to do good, but bro, here we are again, and we already didn't get 1 year out of you not playing. Now it looks like we possibly, but luckily it's just an ACL strain, so you're not going to be gone too long. But
LCL.
This is what
don't get that though.
So it's 3 to 4 injuries you've already had in one season. Like, we haven't even got to season 2 yet. So that's why it makes the biggest concern right there, is that's a lot of injuries in 1 year span of 12-month span, bro. So it's just concerning.
Okay, so let me say this right here. You touched on a number of things, and the first thing I'm gonna throw out there is this. Mr. Jones actually said it as well. I mean, a concussion. That's something that honestly you can't control, and it was off of an illegal hit too.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just be real. It was an illegal hit. I mean, shoot, and he caught a damn touchdown pass. Man, I can't knock him from that. Turf toe. I mean, turf toe is damn near like concussions. I mean, it's just an unfortunate thing. He doesn't have a real history of one particular body part that keeps on failing on him, like Farley. Now, Farley came in with back problems. Guess what he's dealing with right now? Back problems on top of a torn ACL. I would say that's more injury prone than anything. See, when I call a dude injury prone, I look at him as, just somebody who's been getting injured no matter what for at least 3 seasons, unless you dealing with something like Caleb Farley, to where you've been through this throughout college or whatever, throughout high school. I mean, I do not call a dude getting a concussion, then turf toe, injury prone. So in my opinion, we need to hold up on the injury prone thing with Treylon Burks. Now, if he goes into this season right here, let's pray to God that he doesn't get hurt or be out for a long period of time outside of this injury right here. But if he goes into this season right here and, he gets hurt, misses more time, then I think that's a more appropriate time to have the injury-prone discussion. Right now, though, I'm not going to entertain the injury-prone thing. I think that word gets thrown around too much, just like the word bust. Everybody wants to call somebody a bust after year one. And you heard it with Treylon as well. Oh, he's a bust. I'm like, how the hell can you call him a bust? He's only been in the league 1 year. Imagine somebody right now, Jalen Hurts. People call him a bust. Now, goddamn it, he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. How stupid do you sound calling him a bust? I mean, come on now, y'all. Injury prone and bust. Those are 2 words that y'all need to really take up out of your vocabulary.
I'm gonna give you a good example of bust and injury prone. Bust is Isaiah Wilson. Injury prone is Julio Jones. That's exactly them. Injury prone and bust. Those are what we should be looking at those 2 names. If they're not either of those 2, then you can't call them that. You feel me? You can't call. It's just that.
So maybe not injury prone is what I'm looking for here, but it's his durability. He does it. Maybe it's not the same injury going over and over again, but it don't seem like we can make a month without this dude getting hurt in some form. And to your point, concussion is not his fault, but guess what? It's still a wear and tear on your body. It's still an injury. There's things that happen in the NFL all the time that's out of your control, but it's still an injury. It's still a toll on your body. It's still a toll on your psyche. It's still a toll on your mentality of how you're going to play. So we got to see him bounce back, but it's like, yeah.
Let me say this real quick. Now, I will give you this, though. If there's a continued issue with concussions, I mean, you can say, it's a problem. He's injury prone, but 1 concussion. Not ready to say that right now for 1 concussion.
Yeah. It's just the fact that, like I said, the asthma came. It's like, okay. And then the turf toe came. It's like, okay. Then the concussion came. Well, okay. Now we got an LCL coming. Okay. It's like, bro, and I'm not saying that, but it's just like taking care of your body is what happens. And sometimes this does happen. We've seen some players that would be great, athletic, great players, but they just can't stay healthy to be on the field no matter what. Be freak injuries here and there. Something might come up and mess with them. So that's all my thing is. It's just that it ain't even questioning his toughness, because what you said earlier, he caught that ball through getting him concussion and getting hit. So he got that, but it's durability to be able to stay on the field for us consistently on a week in and week out basis. And somebody said, that AJ got hurt, but AJ didn't get hurt like this. What, Treylon played 5-6 games last year?
People was on AJ's ass about getting hurt, which he wasn't hurt that much, but they were definitely on AJ's ass about getting hurt, especially when it came time to pay AJ. Oh, he's always hurt.
But my point there is that AJ was on the field more than he was off the field. And Treylon has been off the field more than he has been on the field for us at this point. And that's what's getting concerning for me. Malik's not thrown a touchdown yet, and Trey ain't been on the field more than he's been off the field yet. And that's very, very telling for our future as a Titans, that those are 2 guys that we're looking for to be the future, and one can't score and the other can't stay on the field. So it's not like I want, because he can be good. He can be that 1,000-yard wide receiver, but bro, it's a lot of injuries that keep coming up, and it's freak stuff. So it ain't like it's just one thing that keeps happening so we can have a blame on it. It's something different every time that just is, this is weird. You went up and you came down for the ball and now you got hurt of it. So it's just, I ain't ruling them out, but it's making me concerned that, like, bro, we need you. This was a year we need you to step up too, because you missed so much time last year and now you're about to miss more time. Like we really ain't got time for you to be missing any time anymore. We need you to step up and learn and get on this field and get some game NFL experience, because a bunch of rookies last year got NFL experience at wide receiver and they have stepped up their game to this year. You're still you're still here playing catch up for us. Like, yeah, we got D-Hop, but we need you to stay on this field, bro. I need at least a full season of you on the field.
I can respect that, but I'm not concerned with Treylon Burks' injuries right now. I mean, like I said, we get to the regular season and he's dealing with it. Then my concern to go up some more. But man, even though he got hurt, I mean, we got blessed by the football guys, man, because. True. I mean, initially, we were all right there on pins and needles. We were worried like hell. I mean, some people within our fan base were worried to the point, well, let's go sign T.Y. Hilton. What's T.Y. Hilton doing? Where's Will Fuller at? Oh, Will Fuller, he's good. He's a variable guy.
Bro, I know when that news came across our group chat in there for the Titans Colosseum, bro, we was all happy. We've been having good conversations the past couple of days. Then that news hit and everybody's mood just dropped. And it was like, oh, not this shit again. No.
Man, I was at the gym, man. I just got done working out. I'm feeling good. Then I go look at my phone. It said, Burks caught it off. I'm like, no. I was like, then I seen the video and I said, bro, that man the Torres Patella like me. I was like, oh, he's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was done, bro. I thought it was so.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was ACL. I thought he was out of there, bro.
We got blessed by the football guys, man, because like we said earlier, man, it was an LCL sprain during practice. Sources say after the MRI, this was good news as Burks should only miss a few weeks. A scare, but a solid result considering. And that came from Ian Rappaport. And when I seen that right there, I was like, thank God. I mean, that right there was the best case scenario for this situation. And of course, our coach being Mike Vrabel, in which I respect him for it. I don't knock him for it at all. But he didn't put a timetable on this thing with Treylon Burks. I mean, he never does that with players when they get injured.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing. No structural damage, and anticipating him being back. Again, not putting a timeline on it, but I think that it was the best case scenario.
Okay, so before I throw this question out there to y'all, man, and I'm pretty sure that one if not both of y'all gonna have something to say, but PK, man, I mean,
oh
God. Hold on now. I respect PK's work, man. And at first, I mean, I was like, oh, I could just PK, but then I'm gonna be honest. I found a newfound respect for the people that cover this team when I got into this podcast thing, because honest to God truth, this is not easy at all. I mean, shoot, man, we still learning this thing or whatever. And for them to go out there and cover the team the way they cover the team, man, I just want to give hats off to all of them. But with that being said, PK. Hold on. Jumping ahead of ourselves. PK said Mike Vrabel spoke before practice, which is ridiculous. I know he wouldn't say much about Treylon Burks, but he should be in front of microphone and cameras after a big development. Treylon Burks down with an injury. His team. Man, look, PK. I mean, PK is a try-hard. And like I said, I respect his work, but he's a try-hard. But he has to be a try-hard because he's got to cover this team no matter what. And PK built his name by asking the hard questions. And PK also built his name up by, speaking his mind no matter what. Even though, most people don't like what PK has to say, but, end of the day, you have to respect it because, PK will give credit when credit is due, but PK will, ask those tough questions and he will, give, tough criticism.
Yeah, RJ, you want to go first?
Man, I at this point, man, I'm getting to the point where I think I'm finna hit that block button, even though Elon trying to get rid of blocking on Twitter, man. Cause bro, like this dude, his side of the story of the Titans is just so negative. I just don't need that in my day. Like, I mean, like, bro, like, all right, do you post anything good about us? Like, what do you? I swear, bro, we could catch 100 balls on people, bro, and run for 1,000 yards. And the one time we get stopped by a line of scrimmage, here come PK to be like, yeah, man, the Titans getting shut down today. Like, I mean, there's something wrong with that dude, man. Like,
somebody said PK the dog asked tough questions.
So it's like, because I get that he asked the tough questions, but bro, like what RJ says, there's a lot of times where it feels like it's just like, oh.
And maybe he can kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll make me happy. He go out there and kick as a field goal.
Him and Vrabel be fighting every day, bro.
Oh my God, those battles are good to see between him and Mike Vrabel though in the press conferences. That shit be cracking me up,
man.
Oh, bro, to RJ's point, there's so many times where it feels like some of the things he says, it's like an undercover diss, or like it's like when somebody like gives you an overhand compliment and you're like, I don't like you. I feel like you're trying to say something nice, but you're saying it in a way that feels like an insult. So it's like a lot of times it just feels like he has some animosity towards his team and he wants to see us fail. And that's what my problem is. It feels like a lot of time when we're doing good, he wants to find the bad things to nitpick at because he just ultimately, I don't think he wants to see this team succeed. It feels like he just wants to see them do bad so he can talk trash about the ownership, talk trash about the coaching staff. And I mean, we're in this business now. That makes good for material and good for clicks and all that stuff when things are going bad and you can go talk. So, but bro, at the end of the day, man, it just feels like a lot of these people that's in the Titans network or in the Titans media are actual Titans fans. And that's just blows my mind at times that you can be sitting here covering a team and you don't even give a damn about them and don't like them, but yet you want to argue about the fans and argue with fans that have passion about this team. So, bro, it's just, I'm tired of having media represent us that's not actual fans of this damn team.
Yeah.
See, I have to disagree with you right there, Firestone. I honestly don't even prefer that the people that cover us be fans of the Titans because of the simple fact of that right there could go one-sided as well, too. I mean, imagine, getting a Titans fan that covers the team on a professional/national level.
Let me clarify then real quick. I ain't talking about an MJD that wants to go over the top with all his damn bullshit with the damn Jag shit. All right. I ain't talking about like that. All right. I'm just want somebody that can actually relate to us as a fan base. Be open, be truthful about everything still, right? See it from both sides. But at least as a fan, you will know the emotional roller coaster that we're going through as a fan base for wanting this team to win, for wanting this team to actually win a Super Bowl. I don't want no MJD that is so blinded by his damn loyalty to his team that he can't even admit that they're a trash team when they're a trash team. So I don't know. I'm with you on, I don't want biasness, but it would just be nice to have somebody that actually relates to us in a field that knows the emotion roller coaster we're trying to go, that we've been going through to try to get a Lombardi and try to get respect in this league.
I feel like A to Z does a very good job of that because none of them are really Titans fans. They just they give you the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? If something's really good, they're gonna hype it up. If something's really bad, they're gonna tell you that it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always liked that about A to Z. There's a lot of people that do that. I think Ben Arthur does a good job at that too, and he's not a Titans fan either. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like
Rising.
Yeah, I just feel like you don't have to be a Titans fan to be on both sides. I just feel like every time I see Paul Kaharski, it's something negative. Like it's never good with him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like after I looked at a couple Paul Kaharski tweets over about the first day of the the joint practice. It looked like we was just out there getting our ass beat. Like, I'm like, bro, like, damn, was we that garbage? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he was talking, offense looked like we was in the 1965, you know what I'm saying, playing football, like the way he was talking about it. And, you know what I'm saying? Then I literally went to a Vikings TikTok. It was a Vikings TikTok that was posted on Twitter. And he said that they got their ass whooped by the Titans. That's exactly what he said. And I was like, this is a Vikings fan with better media, and he's not even a media guy. He's just a fan. It was better media coverage than Paul Kaharski, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's better than Paul Kaharski.
Yeah. And yeah, Buck does damn good with his A to Z stuff, man. I love what he does, especially there with training camp interviews, having the players and coaching staff comes over. He does good. So I mean, to your point, just one. Can we have somebody one that's a fan? Bro, you know how cool it was to see when NFL Network comes on and like one of those actual reporters, not former players, one of those reporters are actually like a fan of the team and they get to sit there and they're talking about the team and you can see the excitement and the joy on their face for getting to talk about their team and all this stuff on media. It's like, bro, we just never get that experience.
Yeah, man, we got some people in the chat, man. Blueface said he'd rather have unbiased report. Mr. Jones, unbiased reporting. Blueface also said that Paul is truthful, in which, yeah, I mean he is truthful, but I can understand where people coming from too. It's the way that he puts the message out there. Like I look at PK like this right here. I look at PK as the type of person who gets off on turmoil. Do you know them type of people? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has come in contact with a person like that. They can't live life without turmoil. Like, if it ain't nothing bad going on, they gonna find some bad shit to complain about, or they gonna try to cause some kind of drama whichever way they can possibly can, just to fill that void that's within them right there in that moment. That's where I'm at with PK. But like I said, I totally respect his work. I mean, he tells the truth. I mean, even if no matter if you like it or not. And Buck, man, I mean, I was a fan of Buck's, from day one. I remember Buck when he first was on 102.5. And man, I just love the way he, broke things down. And then Buck too, man. Buck is a trip, man. I mean, if y'all, go and watch his show on A to Z or listen to him in the morning on 104.5. I mean, that man right there, I mean, you can tell it's some emotion involved, even though he says he's not a fan of the team. I mean, you can most definitely tell. I mean, he has some kind of attachment to it. And he even said it as well. Like, he don't want to be covering the team when the team sucks. He wants to be covering the team when the team is winning because it makes for better coverage. And PK is the same way as well. But, PK being PK, he gets off on that turmoil or whatever. So, he likes to ruffle feathers. But Jared Stillman is a type. Hey, yeah, I respect Jared too, even though people shit on Jared Stillman, man. I respect him too because Jared's a trip. Jared is like one of the guys in the Titans group or whatever. You don't never know what you go get out of Jared Stillman. And what I'm thinking about right now is when this whole AJ Brown thing first started, Jared Stillman actually threw it out there when nobody else was thinking about it. Like, hey, AJ Brown, I mean, it's getting close to time he gets paid. Like, you don't want to pay this guy. I mean, you might need to go ahead and trade him and get some draft capital up off of him, which everybody, oh, Jerry, you're stupid. Why would you trade AJ Brown? But then you see how, everybody's true feelings started coming out once it really came time for him to get paid. Oh, AJ, he's always hurt. He's not a top 10 wide receiver. I was telling people, like, come on, man. He's in an offense with Derrick Henry. He has Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback, not knocking Ryan Tannehill or whatever, but, we're not asking Tannehill to go up out here and feed a guy 10 to 12 passes a game. Nah, that ain't the type of offense we run here. But people, hey, he's not a top 10 wide receiver. If he was a top 10 wide receiver, he had top 10 numbers. Well, I mean, you see what he done when he got in Philly and, got in an offense that was, I mean, they a run offense too. But at the same time, they passed the ball more as well. I mean, the offense, I mean, it was a hell of a whole lot more structure than what we had going on in Tennessee outside of art. But Jared Stillman, I mean, he threw it out there that, you know, AJ might get traded. And when he got traded, everybody was sitting up acting shocking, which I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked my damn self. But I just always went back to Jared Stillman. I was like, Jared been talking about this for a damn long time, and people are always saying Jared this and Jared that, but Jared is definitely on top of his shit.
I mean, and to that point, like, all right, yeah, he was right, but I mean, so was the people that rebutted him too. It's still a stupid move. It's still stupid to trade away AJ Brown. Like, why the hell did we do that shit? No sense. So, like, he was right, but also it's right. It's like, you don't do that. Like, J-Rob will forever be known as the dude that traded away AJ Brown. And if AJ Brown continues to play how he plays, he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. So you're going to be remembered as the dude who traded away a Hall of Fame wide receiver for a team that don't have a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Like, what are you doing? So it's bro.
Yeah, Buck most definitely call you out. Buck almost
cussed
somebody out the other day, man. I can't remember what the guy said, but Buck had to catch himself. He was like, "What the?" And then he caught himself. Like, yeah, I mean, Buck was definitely getting dude's ass, man. But he said, Mr. Jones said AJ forced his way out. He stabbed us in the back. I can't say that because
I can't either. After knowing what we know what J-Rob did and how he offered him and handled the contract situation, J-Rob fumbled the bag there, not AJ. I'd have been pissed too.
AJ is a little dude, but AJ is an outspoken dude. I mean, when AJ is around, when he's on your side, AJ is going to be a ride or die. But once you do something to piss him off, I mean, he wears his emotions on his sleeve. You going to hear about it. And you heard about it, but he never really did say F the Titans throughout all that. I mean, he was crushed when he got traded. But at the same time, he was happy because, you know, he finally got paid. I mean,
that's all that was. Like, it ain't nothing to do with the team. Like, people was trying to make it seem like because we run the football that like he didn't like playing for us because we run the football. Nah, he was eating them. He was eating with us. He had 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, man. Like, we not even gonna act like that. He wasn't a top 10 wide receiver with us. You know, obviously the Eagles, they throw the ball a little bit more than we do, so he's gonna shine a lot more in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, Blueface. Yeah, that's what it was. Book almost cussed dude out.
So AJ Brown, man, when he got to the Eagles, man, I mean, one, he got with a better quarterback, and two, he's in a more pass-friendly offense with another wide receiver to take some of the pressure off him. Of course, he's gonna thrive. You know what I'm saying? And now he's showing his true potential. I said, well, as soon as he got to Philly, I said, well, they're a bigger market than us. People gonna actually see how cold the dude is, bro. He's a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm happy for him, man. At first, I didn't understand the situation, but now that I got to see that it was more J-Rob than it was him, I'm happy to see him thrive. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him be great. I want him to make it to the Hall of Fame, man. Get that gold jacket, bro. You know?
Yeah, because let's not defer this blame from J-Rob. This is J-Rob's blame to fully hold. Like, this is the guy that also set Jeffrey Simmons down and said, hey, you're worth it, but we don't know how we're going to pay you. And as a strategy and as a tactic, and then a new GM comes in and gets them paid within months. So let's not, like, AJ got pissed off, rightfully so, because he tried to lowball him and tell him you didn't have money when we know you got money, bro. And let's be honest here too. He got paid at the Eagles exactly what Amy told J-Rob to pay that man. And that's what made things worse. He didn't go get a higher paycheck. He got exactly what the owner told you to pay this man, and he thrives. He wanted to be here. We wanted him here. J-Rob, you fumbled the ball, and you almost fumbled the bag on Jeffrey Simmons. So I'm glad we got rid of him and Rand's in here to actually secure those things and get some things taken care of. Because general manager ain't just drafting. His contract negotiations and signing too.
Facts. Hey, man, this is the Titans Colosseum, and this is what you get from the Titans Colosseum. I mean, as y'all can see right here, I mean, we, you know what I'm saying, map this show out. You know, we had real production meetings and everything. But sometimes we get in here and we say, F that gun production meeting and all that stuff, man. I mean, when we get in the groove, man, we talk, we chop it up, you get real emotions here. So y'all make sure y'all tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time, because you're gonna get the real from us. But before we get up out of here, man, expectations for tomorrow's game, y'all.
Man, I expect Will Levis not to play because him having his back injury, we really didn't get to cover that tonight too much either. You know, him and Molden getting injured as well. I don't want to see Will Levis out there, so I expect to see Malik play the whole game. I expect to see Malik score a touchdown with his arm. Okay, I expect Malik to go out there and have more touchdown passes than turnovers. Like, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to expect from you. Like, Dak Prescott had the league highest interceptions last year. I think it was 15. So, bro, we need a QB that takes care of the ball. So you need to score way more than we get interceptions. So I want to see that. Then I just want to see the DBs come out there and not get so beat up on screenplays. Go up, make the tackle, get off blocks.
Yeah, I just want to see improvement. I don't want to see no. I mean, we got that first game out of us, man. I knew it was gonna be a little bit sloppy because of the first game. This game, I want to see a little bit more fundamentals. I want to see less mistakes. I want to see less stupid stuff happening in the game, especially miss assignments, miss blocks. You know what I'm saying? I got to see some of that. And as for Malik,
dumb shit to hurt the team.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And Malik, man, I just like I said, we're gonna get a full game out of you. I think they're gonna play him all 4 quarters. And
yeah,
Malik,
absolutely.
Man, Go stupid, bro. This is your time for you to cook, bro. This is your time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't flip-flopping, you know what I'm saying, losing chemistry. This is your time for you to shine. They are giving you the opportunity to prove that we can be a guy that we can trust moving forward, bro. If there's any time for you to show people who Malik Willis is, it's tomorrow, bro. You get what I'm saying? Show them, bro. I need some TDs. I need some spectacular play. Juke somebody out there. Do something that gonna wow us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ball out, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm at on the defense, man, just show improvement, get the stops. You know what I'm saying? We're better than the Vikings team, bro. We're better than this team, bro. Let's go out here and show it. You know what I'm saying? We're better than the Vikings.
Right.
So do either one of you?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do either one of y'all want to see starters start and play any this week, or you just say wait starters to regular season and don't play them at all preseason?
I'll take it, then I'll get to my expectations. First, the starters. I say same deal with the starting offensive line. Put them out there. They go out there, handle business again. The first drive, it doesn't even have to be a touchdown. But if they go out there and, they look good doing their job on the first drive, get them up out of there. I would say do the secondary the same way outside of putting Kevin Byard out there. I mean, I would even put Fulton out there. I would put Fulton out there a series. I wouldn't put him out there, for a whole quarter or anything, but get him in there, get him a little work or whatnot. The wide receivers, I mean, we not going to see D-Hop in the preseason. So, I mean, we might as well just, get that out of our heads right now. Burks, I mean, if he wasn't injured, maybe put him out there for a series. But outside of that, I mean, I'm looking for Chris Moore to get a lot of work, freaking NWI to get a lot of work. Let's get started. Yeah. But yeah, man. That's pretty much what I want to see from the starters. I mean, Tannehill maybe get a series in that Patriots game to, let them throw in the game or whatever. But I mean, I'm not too big on the, put the starters up back there to knock some rust off all of that, because I mean the season is long, and even though you ain't got no games to waste in the regular season, weeks 1 through 4 teams are still trying to figure themselves out. You're not gonna come up out there and just be the team that you expect to be going into the playoffs or whatever. You're not gonna get that. But my expectations going into tomorrow night's game, I pretty much want to see. I pretty much want to see dudes clean up the mistakes that they can clean up. Not all mistakes can be cleaned up in one game, but the passes that Malik missed on, I want to see Malik connect on those passes. some of the running lanes. I mean, for the running backs or whatever, if they, miss the hole or whatever, I want to see them hit that hole. The receivers, I mean, the passes that y'all dropped, I want to see y'all catch those passes. I just want to see them come back from the mistakes that they can fix now. I mean, Chris Moore holding on to the ball. I want to see Chris Moore catch the ball and bring it in, hold on to it. Don't give nobody no health scares.
Secure
like Corey
that shit.
said, I want to see somebody amongst these middle linebackers take that next step to being a starter, because even though Jack Gibbons had a fairly good game, preseason game 1, even though Chance Campbell did well, I mean, I'm still looking at this group of middle linebackers like ain't nobody just done anything to establish themselves as the starter. So I want to see one of them, or even two of them, or all three of them, go out there, make some plays to show us like, hey, all of us can be starters, but make the decision hard on the coaches. And last but not least, get the damn kickers together. I mean, because I'm trying not to say the F word on this show like that, man. Just
we're good. You'll be all right. As long as
I know,
15
but
minutes.
but you know what I'm saying? I challenge myself to be better, and I feel like I still got a long ways to go, but I'm getting better at this thing. I mean, shoot, I'm not as, all tense like I once was, but, man, them kickers need to get them damn selves together, man. Don't nobody need to be going up out there, kicking the ball out of bounds on the kickoff. You don't need the win in Minnesota. I don't know how. Don't Minnesota play in a dome or whatever?
They play in a dome, but they practice outside. So,
Okay, so they in a dome. So it shouldn't be no dadgum excuses tomorrow. Them kickers need to get on their shit and knock these field goals down and kick the dadgum ball and bounce. But I'm also saying this. The Titans need to be looking for a new kicker, because, I mean, I totally don't expect this right here to happen. They probably going to get up out there and, fumble the bag some more, man. So, I mean, this kicker situation is just freaking ridiculous, man. But, we're going to go ahead and wrap this show up, man.
So, and I want to throw this out there, too, just for the last point before we wrap up, too, because I just put them all together. Malik's numbers, because this is the biggest thing for me. It's just Malik, just go out there, take care of the ball, and go score. I don't care if you go 1 touchdown, no turnovers. I'll be happy with that. It ain't got to be crazy, bro. But at this point right now in your NFL career, you have 2 scoring touchdowns. Both are running. And you have 7 turnovers between interceptions and fumbles. We can't have this, bro. We cannot. We want you to do good. We want you to succeed. Take care of the ball. Go score some touchdowns. 2 and 7 is not acceptable, bro.
He said we should have kept David long. Ain't he hurt?
Yeah, bro. He's on and off with his injuries, bro. Exactly.
That's another guy. See, that's another guy's injury prone. David long.
I'm tripping. No, Corey got me tripping talking about the Ratbird sign clowning. I wanted Jacksonville to sign that. I'm gonna cuss again. I wanted Jacksonville to sign that dude, man, because that right there would have got the Jags fan hyped up. I mean, they fall for it every time. They just get to stop piling a bunch of names, but at the end of the day, it's a dude that ain't gonna do a damn thing. And Clowney, he would have fit in perfectly with that locker room up over there in Jacksonville. I wish he would have signed with them, but the Ratbirds, they finna see. I mean, we gonna get our chance with Clowney when we take them along. Yeah,
Clowney signed with the Ravens.
Yeah, we gonna get our chance with Clowney, man. But Rossi, man, we were gonna talk about the Will Levis thing, but you already know this the Titans Colosseum. So I mean, we suddenly go off script at any time, and that's what happened.
The quick gist of it is it's mystery, bro. All they have said is it's a lower body injury, bro. Lower body. Not even like a descriptive. I think we got something saying back or whatever, but bro, they haven't really told us what's going on with Will Levis.
Exactly. I mean, and shoot, we dealing with Mike Vrabel, so we
Oh,
definitely not. I mean, it probably wasn't nothing major or whatever, because I mean, it didn't get reported like, Treylon's injury got reported. People would have been all over that if he, sprained his LCL or even let's shut up before we do too much. Let's shut up.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, Will Levis gonna be good. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to worry about that. I mean, shoot, it's a good thing we got the 3 quarterback thing going on, because I do believe we're gonna carry 3 quarterbacks on this roster this year. But hey, man, before we get up out of here, y'all, y'all make sure to go to Mr. Titans Twitter page, man. Check his page out. Check out his event. Get a shirt from him, man. I mean, support that cause. I mean, I dropped my shirts today as well. I mean, I do good things too. I just don't put them out there because, I mean, an old head once told me, man, don't talk about the good that you do, because, I mean, when you talk about the good that you do, you look like you're trying to get something out of it, man. Just go do it. So, I mean, I do a lot of good things, but I got my shirts out there. I mean, y'all can go to my social media accounts. I got the link out there to those shirts, man. And man, I've been getting a lot of love, man. I appreciate all the love up out there, man. Y'all continue, to come in here every Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. Turn up with us, because I mean, this thing is fun, man. I mean, shoot, I don't never, ever walk into Friday feeling like, man, I don't want to do this podcast. Oh my God, I gotta be on here for, man, look, man, we done damn near rocked out 2 hours and it don't even freaking feel like it. Hell, I could go another 2 hours if you want me to, but I know we got shit we gotta do. I know I got some things I'm finna get into tonight, but hey, man, it's always a pleasure to come in here and turn up with y'all, man. And y'all go out and support the other Titans podcasts and content creators out there as well, man, because, I mean, shoot. I mean, wall to wall, I mean, shoot, we got some damn good content creators up out there, man. I mean, shoot, man. I mean, if you look, man, we got a lot of people that cover us professionally or whatever. But even if that ain't your lane, man, it's enough Titan content creators and podcasters up out here amongst the fan base, man. We can give you what you need, man. So just continue to support us, man. I love all of y'all for turning up with us, man. I truly do. 5 Stone RJ, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we ride out?
No, just appreciate them supporting us here every week and then helping us out, man. Ready for the season so we can actually go run this AFC South again, man. So appreciate all y'all in the comments and watching us every week, whether it's live or you catch us after the live and you watch it, man. Just truly appreciate the support. Without y'all, there is no us, and we truly mean that. So thank y'all.
Yeah. Enjoy the Titans tomorrow, man. It's gonna be a good game, man. And like I said, we're better than the Vikings, man. We're gonna kick their ass. You know what I'm saying? Get back to Nashville, man. And everybody make sure y'all show up for the preseason game next week against the New England Patriots, man. Show up.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Man. Get up out there and get loud, man.
Get out there and get loud for them, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, with this show, man, I love doing this. I love coming on this podcast with Firestone and Morocco, man. It makes my day, man. I love talking about it. I love doing stuff behind the scenes for it, man, because we do this for y'all, man. For the people that's in here, that's still watching, man, after an hour and 30 minutes of us yapping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we love doing this, you know.
Just be big, man. Hell yeah, man.
It's our time for us to really act out a character, man. We can do what we want. All the stuff we say on Facebook, we can actually come out here and tell it to you, you know, instead of just typing it. So hey, keep rocking with us. We gonna keep on doing this thing, man. Tighten up.
Yes, sir, man. Everybody stay blessed up out there. Tighten up. Let's go.